Good morning. It is January 15th. Can't believe the first month of the new year is half gone already. But today's a pretty exciting day for me. I'm heading to Tulsa, Oklahoma to a DJI Photo and Flight Academy class. Got the day off from work. Headed down the road. It's going to be a great day. Speaking of being off work, I think I need to call in. I hope he answers. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in today. I'm not feeling very good. What do you mean? What's all that noise? No, I'm not driving. Well, got that taken care of. So I will probably say sometime last year, mostly on Facebook, I've been seeing ads for this flight and photography courses for drone users. It's really not so much about flight and how to fly a drone, but what I'm really excited about is they're really going to be going in depth on the use of Adobe's Photoshop and Adobe Lightroom, and basically just taking, you know, your average image and just turning it into a masterpiece. So I've used Lightroom a little bit. I would definitely say I'm on the novice/beginner level. I am probably about the same with Photoshop too. I know there's a lot of courses online, but I had been seeing ads probably, like I said, at the beginning of last year about them going around to different states and teaching these courses. On Facebook, I saw that they will be in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is where I'm headed right now. So I figured I would just take the opportunity while they're, you know, halfway close to me, even though Tulsa's about a 2.5 hour drive from where I live, just to get down there and see what it's all about. So I am pretty excited. So, and you guys get to come along for the journey. The wonderful turnpike. Seems like they're constantly raising the price of this thing. Yeah, let's just move over here. I think it's like $5 now. I think I picked the wrong lane. Everybody else on either side of me is getting moving. I don't know what's up with this guy. Minutes later. I'm about ready to back out and go into another lane. Oh, here we go. Good thing I didn't.
Hello.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. Big $5, please.
Okay.
20. $5 is 10, 10 is 20.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Oh, well, I guess it's the price we pay to have good roads. All right. I made it. Well, this place looks pretty sweet. Check that out. Big old building. Well, I'm excited. I'm ready. You guys ready? Let's go. good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
Right here.
Perfect.
I guess we're in this room here.
Yeah.
You
Wi-Fi
scan the
was
tickets or
supposed to be
anything?
free. No. If I have it printed, there's power strips under the tables if you need it. You
Okay.
don't need the computers until the very last hour of the day. But
Right.
sit wherever you want. We're gonna be pretty full today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so it's lunchtime. Other than the cool sticker and the magnetic DJI lapel pin focus, it's actually not too bad. A lot of, they really haven't dug into like Lightroom or anything specific so far. A lot of just general, just history of the presenters. Just tell them, you know, where they've come from, some of their background, how to overcome some of the common photography mistakes like over and under exposure. I'm really looking forward to the next section after lunch, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go grab some food. That would not be a good time for the clip on my camera to fail. Time to head back to class. This place was called the Cypress Grill. Food is pretty good, so if you're ever in town, you should check it out. I think I've got about 8 minutes till class starts, so thankfully the convention center is right across the street, so. Well, not that this certificate will really do anything for me, but the class was good. It went over by about 30 minutes or so. The class was good. Some different thoughts on it. I would definitely say if you are a beginner or if you are someone who is just getting into drones or does not have a drone yet and want to look into actually getting drones, this would definitely be a good class for you. If you're someone who is going to want to learn more about using Adobe Lightroom and maybe a little bit of Adobe Photoshop, again, this would definitely be a good class for you. But overall, it was good. Again, I would recommend it if you are just getting into drones or just want to learn some basics in Adobe Lightroom. The retail cost for this, which I did not pay, I was able to receive a discounted ticket through a anonymous sponsor. But the retail cost of a ticket for this class is $199 plus tax. So you're looking at $210 for this class. I have used Photoshop and Lightroom before. Some of the topics that he touched on in the software was incredibly, for a beginner, for a novice. Everything that he touched on, I personally had actually already known. I didn't exactly know what this class was going to cover 100%, which is why I was curious about going. I'm glad I did. I met some cool new people, but if I would have more known what this class was going to be covering, I probably would not have attended. Now that's just me. That's just me from my personal aspect. I mean, I've already had some experience with some of the software, and I've obviously already used the DJI drone. This class is very DJI focused. I mean, they talked about the parrots and the Anafis and just a small bit of detail, but this class is probably 100% DJI based. So if you do not have a DJI product or you do not use DJI products, this class is probably definitely not for you. If you already have some decent experience to Photoshop and Lightroom, again, probably not for you. They only really focused on Adobe Photoshop and Lightroom in the last maybe hour and a half of the conference. So the majority of it was going over like drone safety. They talked a little bit about what certifications you need if you're going to do commercial drone work, what to charge, stuff like that. So if you've already got a decent experience and maybe have your foot in the door as to what you're doing on how you operate your drone and how to use the software, this class would probably not be for you. But for the people that will attend, the instructors were great. That's just my personal experience. That's just coming from the experience I had in the class. This video is not sponsored by anybody. This is just my personal opinion on this class. If it ever comes around to your town and you're curious about attending, hopefully you can maybe just take some of the information I've provided you in this video and help you make a more educated decision. So I hope you've enjoyed this journey. I've got about a 2-hour trek home, so I'm gonna get started. So thanks again for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button and activate the little bell right beside it. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.